Nation, it's your boy Graphk Raider, man, host of the OakLosVegas podcast, back with another quick video. If this is your first time being here, please think about hitting that subscribe button. Also, wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up. Rumor mill, time of the year, we're going to hear a lot of names being attached to our Las Vegas Raiders at this point. Two names I'm hearing a lot about: Mac Jones, starting quarterback for the New England Patriots. We know that him and Josh McDaniels, our head coach, have a history together. You know, in year one in his rookie season, Josh McDaniels helped Mac Jones become a Pro Bowler, and they went to the playoffs in year one, right? Year two, he had a down season. But, I mean, who won it, you know, when you got a defensive coordinator pretty much calling the plays on the offensive side of the ball? But who's to say that New England, Bill Belichick, isn't sold on Bailey Zappi, their former fourth-round pick? He looked pretty good, you know what I mean, in limited time last season. Would you guys do this? I think this is a sneaky kind of trade. Giving up our first-round pick, the 7th pick in the first round, giving that to New England and taking their 14th pick in the first round, pretty much swapping first-round picks for Mac Jones. And I'm only saying this if we do miss out on Aaron Rodgers, you know, or a Jimmy G. Who's to say that Josh McDaniels and Zeke want to mortgage the future by moving up to go get CJ Stroud? And maybe they're not sold on one of these guys, one of these QBs coming into the NFL this season, the Will Levises of the world, the Anthony Richardsons. Who's to say that they're not sold on these guys, right? So potentially Josh McDaniels goes out and gets a guy that has 2 years left on his deal. I believe Mac Jones is only owed like $4.2 million this season, this upcoming season. And then the following season, I believe he's owed $4.9 million. So you pretty much trade back 7 spots. You can go get the best player on the board at that point, whether you go corner, defensive tackle, it doesn't really matter, preferably the defense. But would you do that? Would you move back 7 spots to get Mac Jones, who still has 2 years left on his deal and is very familiar with the system that Josh McDaniels has in play? Also, the rumors are circulating that the Rams, after a down season, I believe they were like 5-12, may cut Jalen Ramsey. I believe his salary is like $25 million this year. I mean, I don't think the Rams are going to try and take that type of cap hit. I believe it was somewhere between 17 and 25 million. Would you guys go after Jalen Ramsey? I mean, in the past, he has stated that he practically begged to be a Raider, I believe, back in 2019. Would you bring him in on a modest contract? He's only 28 years old. He's still a high-level corner at this point in his career. Maybe, just maybe, somehow, some way, we can revamp this thing real quick, go out and get a corner one real quick with Jalen Ramsey if he is cut by the Rams, and go bring a guy that already knows the system with 2 years left and is very, very cheap. Like I said before, I believe it's $4.2 million with Mac Jones this upcoming season and $4.9 the following. That is very cheap. Let me know down in the comments section, you guys. Would you trade our 7th pick in the first round this year for New England's 14th in the first round this year? Pretty much just swap picks for Mac Jones. And would you guys bring in Jalen Ramsey if he is cut by the Rams? And what would that contract look like? I believe that Jalen has made a lot of money already. And he would take a hometown type of discount because, you know, I know he's not from Vegas, but he wanted to be a Raider before. So who's to say, you know, he may come in for an inexpensive veteran kind of deal to come in and play with Devontae Adams and the likes of Darren Waller and potentially Josh Jacobs if we bring him back. Let me know down in the comments section. Love you, nation. 1.